Hello, Celine. Welcome to Talk of the Town, Celine High School's official podcast. I'm your host, Aidan Sutherland, and today we're talking about recent Kaiju successes. The day is January 31st, 2024. Now, let's talk local. I'm here with writer Tetreau.
Yo, my name is Ryder Tetreau. I'm a sophomore.
So, Ryder, we're about to talk about Kaiju movie successes, since there's been quite a few recently, but a lot of people might not know what a Kaiju is. Do you want to explain that to them?
I mean, I'd be happy to. So basically, a Kaiju is take any sort of like creature, just make it really big, give it maybe like supernatural powers or like something special about it, and boom, you have a Kaiju.
Yeah, like as an example, Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah.
King Kong, Godzilla.
Yeah, you know, Godzilla's got his heat breath, and King Kong is just really big.
And as for the actual successes, a more recent movie that's kind of come out of the woodwork with a really low budget, but like insane movie in characters and details, is Godzilla -1. And I just want to say, do you have any like particular thoughts on that?
Oh, you know me. I love Godzilla -1. I want to see it with my family. Amazing movie. If you haven't seen it already, by the way, go see it. It goes so well. It does so well with developing the characters, with the Kaiju. That first Godzilla scene, no spoilers, but that first Godzilla scene terrifies me. It is so good. Like I said, go see it. I've said this like 3 times now, but go see it, please.
Yeah, I thought the film was amazing. I thought it was incredible. But obviously, it's now coming out again for everybody who didn't see it in black and white. I think even without color, this film is incredible. So I would go see it on January 26th through February 2nd, I think. So it should be out right now. So if you want to go see it, it's at Cinemark.
I'm going to go see it as soon as I can. In fact, you know, when I first saw the announcement that they were going to make like a minus color, like a black and white, it just reminded me of the first Godzilla film, how that was in black and white. I thought it was because you know, it's an anniversary film. You know, it's Godzilla's, I think, 70th anniversary?
70th.
70th.
Well, 69th, but they're calling it 70th.
70th anniversary. It's close enough. I mean, like, it reminded me of the original movie, the black and white.
Recently, Monarch Legacy of Monsters finished up, and that was a very, very character-focused show. Did you end up watching that?
I don't think I've seen it. Like, I probably watched a few episodes with my parents once, but, you know, my dad, huge Godzilla fan, biggest Godzilla fan I know. He absolutely loved it, so I'm just going to take his word for it because we share a lot of opinions about Godzilla. He's usually right, kind of. But, yeah, you know, I heard that it was really good character-focused. They had a lot of good Kaiju designs. They had a lot of good story moments. I heard that the pacing was pretty good. I heard that it was overall just really, really good.
I think both -1 and Legacy of Monsters have something to offer in terms of characters. But that's obviously a much earlier version of the MonsterVerse. It's obviously going in a much different direction right now. And that is very, very clear with GXK, or Godzilla Cross Kong, The New Empire, which is coming out this March. It was moved up again.
Hey, I mean, the earlier it comes out, the better. I'm excited to see it. I liked GVK a lot. Not a huge fan of the Mechagodzilla design. Looks a bit too Terminator-y for me, but that's a whole different can of worms. I liked it. Great Titan fights, great monster fights. Overall, really pretty solid movie. And, I mean, like you mentioned, they're kind of moving away from the character, from like the sort of people-driven aspects, which, I mean, makes sense because you have Toho's -1, which is very character-driven, very down-to-earth, like from a person's perspective. Then you have GXK, like I'm pretty sure a lot of you, like if you're keeping up with Godzilla news, have seen that there's going to be around 8 minutes of just uncut Titan fights, which is going to be huge.
Did you hear that that actual start of the movie is going to take place directly after Godzilla vs. Kong?
I had not heard of that.
Adam Wingard announced in an interview that Godzilla is actually not going to start off evolved, and that was proved in a trailer that released where Godzilla is actually in his old design in Rome. It's a really cool shot, and pretty much it's going to start off right after. And apparently Godzilla and Kong aren't on good terms yet. They're going to come together in the end only to solve the threat, and that's led a lot of people to theorize what's going to happen actually in the film, since it's probably going to be a long one with its $200 million budget.
$200 million budget?
It is the most expensive kaiju film in history.
That is like a stark contrast between like -1's budget, which wasn't it like 3 billion, 4 billion something? No, not billion, sorry.
Billion?
Million. Sorry. Unit of measurement mess up. No, it was like something. I was thinking of when in the Japanese press article, like the billion yen. Sorry, I had to do. It was like something $1 million, like really low budget though.
It is the highest grossing live action forward film in America. I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room. What is your opinion on Godzilla's magenta design in the new film?
I think, I've seen a lot of comparisons with like the radiation, like gamma radiation, because if you look on the radiation scale, like the wavelength or table, the color-coded one, it's pink. Godzilla's pink, so it makes sense that if he's going to get stronger, got to enhance his radiation, right? Gamma rays, that's pretty powerful. My personal opinion, though, is you ever watch Dragon Ball Super, Goku Black's Super Saiyan Rose? He gets pink. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw the trailer. Now, obviously, he's not going to go Super Saiyan, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. I feel like people at Legendary are going to be able to turn this sort of goofy-looking pink into a real menace.
Well, I actually want to mention that. A lot of people are saying it looks goofy, it's too girly. There are aspects that we never got to see in the trailer that are way, crazier. If you've seen the design with the toys, he is way sleeker. He has thagomizers on the end of his tail now.
Thagomizer?
Like Stegosaurus stuff.
Oh, you told me about that
Yeah,
once.
I did.
I'm going to see it day one with my family. I'm super excited. I think you guys should as well. Watch I guess if you're going to watch it, you've never watched Godzilla, start out with Godzilla 2014. Probably the most accessible Godzilla film if you want to for MonsterVerse and stuff. But if you just want to start out with a Godzilla film that you don't have to watch a Godzilla film before it to understand or know anything about Godzilla, either 2014 or -1.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to talk about one more thing, and that was a comic adaptation that I thought it was you, but I may not have talked to you about it yet, so I want to put it on there. Legendary is currently doing a collaboration with DC.
You mentioned that earlier.
Godzilla versus Kong versus the Justice League. Really long, abnormal name. But in that comic series they're doing right now, Godzilla, no cheats, no nothing, no excuses, beat Superman. What do you think about that?
He beat Superman?
I want to keep it really brief, but pretty much Godzilla and the other Titans are somehow transported to their world, and because Superman is an alien and Godzilla is connected to the natural force, he sees Superman as a threat to the natural order, so they throw down, and Superman loses. Well, that brings us to the end of our show. Make sure to watch Talk of the Town's other episodes on the Celine Video YouTube channel. I'm your host, Aidan Sutherland.
And I'm writer Tetreau.
We hope to see you soon.